We are rolling. So I gotta do something real quick.
What's up, creators?
Bro, what? Alright. So, let me share the live stream. Yeah, we got part 1, we got like 15 episodes. I think I'm good for now. I don't really have a team to help me with anything, so I'm mostly doing this show on my own. What are loadouts? The assassinator. Destructive, American Army, Infantry. Okay. Let's start this. I won't make an entire playlist of doing these events. If you guys want to see more of these, please comment down below. We spawn in a large house area or a school. These are all created like in 2024, and then like during the beginning of the year, I just like spam release them so that everyone could play all of them. So they kind of do look rushed. So I might make a remake of the entire series. So I might do a special live stream completing that too, like the entirety of it. Now this live stream, now this series, now this event is going to be looking at every single episode or every single part, from part 1 to part 5 to part 15, and basically we are going to look at everything that each map has to offer, which means we're going to be exploring, we're going to be fighting, and we are going to be doing a lot of things. So technically it's not just go to point A to point B, we're going to be exploring a lot. We're going to see if you guys have ever played these maps and ever figured out that there's like Easter eggs or some secret stuff laid around these maps, which I think there is on this one. Now I don't remember what I put in most maps, so I might have to like look around. So it may take a while to do all these. But I definitely. Some maps aren't really meant to be explored underwater because they really don't have really much. But later on, we are definitely going to see a lot more greenery underwater. So it's not going to be all like dead. We'll try. I could make out at least some things. I'm gonna have to grab a boat. But I know some maps are gonna be one hell of a challenge. So. I was like proud of myself of making these maps. So if you guys want to support these maps, you guys can play them. They're on Far Cry Editor. Well, in the Far Cry 5 arcade. But yeah. I think there is something in the water, if I'm mistaken. I mean, like, I feel like stop in the middle of the ocean near these two islands and see if I. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing there. So this is the first map that has really nothing underwater. It's just you go to this point here and you go to this other point here. There isn't like, oh, there's like some cool shit. You can always look around actually too, though. Yeah, I don't think there's really much besides you just have to go to one outpost. You just have to destroy the outpost. Actually, no, fucking fight me. Hopefully nobody heard me. I'll be careful. Alerting the enemy to my position would be terrible, actually. Damn snake. Now I could try and basically, well, actually, yeah, I could try to do it stealthily. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. They are paranoid. I don't know what is making them paranoid, but it's surely gonna ruin the... Oh shit. Yeah, I get like... I might just go loud just to show you how powerful these outposts can be if you aren't prepared. Because what the hell? Hell yeah! Outpost 1 complete. 14 more to go. Yay, level 54. Now I don't know how to keep it where I could go to my maps again, but I guess I'll have to do it this way then. It'll be a constant back and forth. They'll get tiresome over time, ain't it? Part 2. We just guess the loadout and see what happens. Okay. The door is locked. No. The entire sky is green. This thing in here. More ammo. This is also the first time that we have been introduced to more animals. So now we have more hostile animals in the islands. But this part 2 also introduced us to a third island that we can happily explore. And there's fish around now, so now it's I guess the ocean is a little bit alive. Still having that barren wasteland of the ocean, or the bottom of the ocean. Oh, you don't really, yeah, you do see at least some life. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I put a Far Cry 3 reference. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, there's the path. Yeah, so I'm gonna go loud for most of my... So yeah, we're gonna see a lot of enemies. There's only 12 of them, but that does mean that there's gonna be a lot more than 12 when they pull the alarm. You can see our allied area. I think there is stuff in the water. I think so. I think there's stuff in the water. Oh, hey, yeah, there is. There's a shipwreck. There's a deep hole. So what I mean by deep is that it literally goes all the way to the bottom of, like, nowhere. But, yeah. It's a whole ass shipwreck. I'm gonna go over here and get the boat. Alright, let's go check out some other stuff too. Let's see if there's any other oh yeah, there is. There is a bunker over there. I guess because I'll drive around and see if anything else is by the coast. But yeah. Oh shit, what the hell? What did I hit? Oh, another shipwreck. I was like, what the hell hit my propeller? I was not expecting. So there's two shipwrecks, there's a bunker in the water. Or a destroyed bunker in the water. Yeah, you'll find some interesting stuff. There's a burnt house with a unexploded bomb. What the fuck? One guy got killed. Oh, okay. That's strange. I was not expecting that. $22 enemies. I can't see. Oh shit, there's a rocketeer. Hey, got you. Two down, 13 to go. It's like binge watching an entire season. What's your guys' favorite show to binge watch? Episode 3, one of the worst parts in the entire 15 episodes. Or 15 parts, basically. It's basically where you gotta sneak around, but I think I put too many, I think I put too much shit. Or one of like markers. I put too many markers. So yeah, that ain't good. So yeah, you basically have to like sneak out of here because you're captured and now you gotta escape. Yeah, you see how many markers I put? I put like a set path. I don't know how to put a set path, so I just put a bunch of markers down. And now, now I got all this mess. Yeah, there's an entire camp that you were, put. Okay, come over here. Climb here. You kill him. But make sure to grab his body so that they don't see him. You could... yeah, you could just not kill that person. You're not really technically forced. But... I mean, you could technically explore, but I didn't really put anything. I didn't really put anything cool. Actually, I could. Yeah, I could explore. Let you guys look around in some areas that I bet most of you probably never see. There's this area over here. Where you see like they're unloading. They're unloading shit. And you could come over here. And there you can see how high you are. That's a far down area. Yeah, you can see. So you could probably guess that they were probably over here, and I guess they stopped to unload. Yeah, because the truck is pointed that way and not over here. Let me do something real quick. So you go over there, you could explore. I think there's another one area over here. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, this was a anti-air or AAA placement. So technically, yeah, there are. You could technically kill everyone on this island if you want. There isn't really. I mean, I guess the camp would be the hardest because there's just too many people in one area. or you're just forced to actually like use your head or something. But yeah, technically you don't. You can either kill or don't kill, and basically it'll all be the same way. You just escape, and there isn't really. We'll see if I can kill those people actually. Damn it! The takedown didn't work, but I'm still gonna like go try it again. This is what I mean, that we're probably gonna need to do multiple replays. Try to sneak out of here. Use my 2 bamboo sticks that I grabbed out of nowhere. Yeah, you can definitely see how many enemies there are. There are really a ton of them. So you can technically ignore the markers and just like explore with your own time. Like you can see right here, you can definitely like just take this road. I don't know, he existed. Bonk. But yeah, there's like 2 roads. You can take this road and it'll lead you basically back up over here where you can just... That's what I'm basically just gonna do is... What? Okay, yeah, you have to kill him. You can't like you cannot dilly-daddle. Okay. The first two fails. One was because I was dumb. Actually, it was the game's fault. And then this was actually my fault. Actually, I didn't really. I forgot about him. Yeah, it's gonna take multiple tries. Now you can understand why people hate this map. You have to kill enemies in specific in very specific environments. I'm actually just gonna so I don't think they really know that I've escaped, but I could definitely be sure that they probably won't even know. Sawfish. You could just take their rifles and shoot people, but since the game basically tells you that you have to actually, but you basically are forced to just sneak around, or you are gonna be detected. You're supposed to play the quiet game, or the yeah, basically. Don't make sudden moves. Well, not really sudden moves, but don't make like sudden noises. That would attract certain people. Surprise! Sneaking around everywhere I go, and bunking. They did not see that. Actually, no, not really he or she. But anyways, they did not see that coming. I think I've killed like basically 90% of the people here. The only areas that aren't, yeah, because this is one that's gonna be a hard one because kind of wondering what the hell. I could go to the destination. I could do that, but I'm not. Because I want to give you guys the most amount of experience of seeing everything in this place. Yeah, you guys remember this place? I don't know if you guys ever went to here. You guys probably haven't been here because it's the hardest area too. Like you see two guys talking to each other, but the hard part is they'll quite literally spot you the minute they lay eyes on you. So coming to this place to try to kill them is going to be one hell of a headache. Yeah, he's just getting right back to talking. Some stress. Gotcha. I'm actually gonna look around the island to see if there's anything else I missed. I mean, there probably isn't, but I'm just gonna check anyways to see if, because the island is explorable. It's just that there isn't much to actually explore except for like, oh, you just gotta go to point A to point B in a sneaky fashion just to make sure you don't get caught. I kind of wish in the Far Cry editor you could just like make a map and you could have people like pop up the map and they could see everything on the map so they don't have to like actually walk around. They could see all the cool stuff. That would be awesome if they actually did that in Far Cry 7. If they decide to make a Far Cry 7, that's the important part. I could probably. Yeah, there's the outpost. It's kind of an outpost, kind of not. It's more just like, oh, it's a camp. It's a prison camp. You can see the rocks tower over you. Yeah, and there isn't rotating, there isn't really much. I basically killed like 90% of the enemies. So it's just that place specifically. That's like over there. But yeah, there's a road that basically just leads down. Yeah, if I do remake this series, I'm definitely gonna put a lot more effort into this. Complete. So now we got episode 4 to do. So after you make it out of the prison camp, you basically now you basically just go after more outposts. There's a whole story I had. I don't know what the story was between these 15 parts. Yeah. If Far Cry 5, if they ever update Far Cry 5 for the allowing for let's see, if they allow you to combine maps, I think the Island Jungle series would definitely be a perfect combination of using all 15 maps and having a player explore every single island, which would be so many enemies in one map. This is the first map also to, first map to have, well, the first map in the series to introduce more, underwater wildlife, or, well, life in general. Bring the waters to life, or the ocean, basically. Some parts of the ocean is still, like, barren. But who's going to explore the entire island? But yeah, this is a map where you're in a storm, or it's like kind of like stormy. So two maps were sunny. One map was dark, and yeah, basically nighttime. This is... this one you basically get to see all of your allies again. After, after basically being caught and being freed after escaping. What a cool reunion of allies again, isn't it? But yeah, we have enemies on boats now. Hooray. There is 4 islands now. Before there was 1, now there's like 4. Which basically just means that yeah, we're gonna have a lot of islands. There's 20 enemies, so there's like a little bit more. There is a crashed jet aircraft. I think that's the only ruined structure. I think that's the only ruin in the ocean. Not really sure. Oh shit. I went too far in. Ah, fuck it. How many missiles do I have? Oh, it doesn't say. But, yeah. Our first time seeing boats in the water. Now, let me, charge my phone. Oh, it's charging my tablet. So you get to see enemies on boats now, which means that... What the hell? Yeah, some parts of the water is barren, some parts aren't. Well, you could see where the enemy is. There's shit of flares constantly. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna cut it. Bunk. If you want, you can just destroy the anti-air guns. Yeah, that flare, bro. Oh shit! They see me. Well, I guess that means I'm gonna be dealing with a shit ton of enemies. Are they gonna actually pull the alarm? Imagine they don't pull the alarm and they're just like, oh yeah, let's just let the guy just kill all of us. Oh, 33 of them. Oh, how fun. Oh, I'm causing chaos. Okay, that's all from this section. Yeah, we are amping up the kill count. Oh yeah, all these motherfuckers are all in here. It seems like there's 4 enemies left, but I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. I guess they couldn't figure out how to drive. Let me just. There we go. Hey, level 56. So that was part 4. I've only like got captured. I only got like caught like twice. I only failed twice, but let's make it. Let's keep not having that. Wait, how was this disliked? Oh wait, yeah, the sniper section. A lot of people hate this one, I guess. Yeah, game over when you're detected. So yeah, you cannot be loud. You have to actually legitimately not get detected. And there's enemies on boats too, so it's even harder try not to get detected. Where you're traveling to island to island to island, because you don't want to alert the enemy, making them Yeah, none of the snipers are not silent, so you're basically forced to, yeah, you get like one big island that has 2 enemies. Like, basically you are forced to, be stealthy even if your weapon is loud as hell. Now, I don't think I put anything in the water. I think it's just mostly just dead. So, if you're hoping to look for something, then it's probably not here. But yeah. Yeah, there's enemies on boats, so yeah, be careful for that. Well, there's the first enemy, but there's a boat, so it's gonna be a lot harder. Yeah, the larger island has basically 2 enemies, so I would advise you. Like if you're gonna play this map, I'd advise you to do the 2 islands first, the 2 smaller islands, because then it'd be a lot easier to do that than. I mean, you can do it however you want. There's not really a specific way. Killed him. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, don't let the boars get you. If you try any way or anyhow try to kill the boars that are not this specific target, you will fail. I kind of just bastardized this shit. So people are gonna be mad at me, like, "What the hell did you ever think of doing that?" Because yeah, you're only allowed to do a sniper. Actually, I'm gonna do this island over here. Yeah, there's a boat right here, so be careful when you fire, because you are gonna get spotted if you do end up killing. Okay, I killed one. Now we gotta kill the other one. Yeah, I definitely advise you to do these two smaller ones first. Because yeah, they're protected, but as long as you know which enemy is which, you won't have to okay, we got those two done. So yeah. It is gonna be one hell of a pain. Actually, I'm just gonna swim. So the reason why you're doing this is because the enemy has been so there's a few enemies that have been gathering intel. They got killed 4 specific enemies that are withholding special information that would be detrimental to your plan on wiping out the Viet Cong. Because they know the plans, they just gotta slowly organize a army strong enough to wipe out the Whitetail militia. So that's why you are here to wipe them out, or to at least kill the important people, because they know this. If you kill the important people, because you're specifically told because you are strictly and specifically told to kill the single targets that hold info, meaning that once they're gone, they have no way of they feel like you killed the main 4 people, and they don't really know anything after. I mean, they could probably just tell their entire platoon the entire intel, but given the context of this, it's less likely that everyone basically just so yeah, you just gotta kill the main 4. After you kill this guy, you're basically done. So now you gotta come. Now you gotta get back safely. Yeah, having two of these, there's a lot of boars, actually. Yeah, put too many boars. That's why literally they could literally they could literally ruin your entire, like, run of completing this map. Hell yeah! I am victorious. So yeah, now we have this map. Yeah, we really get introduced to a more formalized military. Like, before it was like, okay, you're like a small group of like ragtag motherfuckers. But now it's like, okay, this is a legitimate force. Yeah, this island is pretty small. You basically just have, yeah, you can see that there's at least grass now. I'm thinking there's at least gonna be. I think there's more actually. But yeah, now there is, I guess, a bit more stuff now. Actually, I'm gonna see if there's any more water stuff. Yeah, you can see that there's grass now in the water. You can come over here. Anything in the water? I don't think so. But there is a temple. So, yeah, there's a cool temple you could explore. I think that's mostly it. You come over to the temple. You go to this dirt road. Now there's 9 enemies. And you're wondering to yourself, Dark, why is there less enemies than the previous maps? That's because actually I don't know what the reason was actually. But yeah, I mean, I guess you will see that there was I guess a forest fire or napalm. And this is where you actually get to see that you gotta have allies. Now there's a guy over here. This is the first time that you probably won't even see him because you're too busy like fighting the outpost, so you might not even see him. I'm gonna leave him alone because, well, we're gonna be going loud and smoking, baby. That's the plan. But yeah, there's like each map you could technically explore and just try to find stuff. Like over here is like some random motherfucker looking at like pieces of paper or like newspapers on the ground. Like he's not even hostile. We'll try to see if there's anything in the water. I mean, there could not just, there could not be. But it's always worth trying to check out the water. There's this island over here, but I'm not really sure what this island has. I mean, shit, go hold like something cool. And I just don't know it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. It's just an island that has really no purpose. I heard a boar. Wait, does it? I don't know if this island has anything. It's just a rocky island. Yeah, there is absolutely nothing important to this island. Yeah, it's just an island. There's no hopes and dreams. Now we can see yeah, there's nothing in the water. I think I kind of lost the plot when I was doing all these, but don't worry. One of these maps would happen. There we go. Poor got bonked in the head. Yeah, there's 21 enemies now. That's why there is like only like 9 before. Jesus Christ. Oh god damn, I hate when this happens. Oh fuck. Do I have to actually kill my I think I have to. Because yeah, like, oh my god, bro. I hate when this shit happens. This is probably the only map that has this issue. I think it's because if you have allies helping you, it's kind of hard for them to. I'm gonna see if I could kill them. Imagine if it is. Imagine if it is. Imagine I had to actually kill them. Yeah, it's all of them. Well, man, I guess you could always explore. Yeah, the outpost is pretty small, so. Now, I'm not sure if anyone has ever figured the glitch out. Nobody really tells. Nobody. I don't think I was ever told that there was a glitch here. It's like a weird bug. I don't know how to fix it. Actually, I don't even have the map, so I can't even like fix it even if I wanted to. Well, I guess this is the first map that you actually have to die if you ever get trapped. I'm sorry for any poor soul who plays that map and wonders why the game didn't end. This is the first map to actually be ridden in a helicopter. So you're not driving a helicopter, you're actually being picked up and dropped. So yeah, as each... Like, this is the first time that you as the player don't drive, but you're getting driven by, well, by someone else. You guys see it? Okay, yeah, you guys can see my hand. But yeah, first time, bro. Hell yeah, look at this shit. Ain't this not cool? You are being picked up and dropped off. Ain't this not cool as hell? Like, this is the first time that you have ever... I mean, you can still explore. It's not like you're gonna be limited. So there's 13 enemies. So yeah, you're not technically limited, but you can still explore. Which is the good thing about my maps, is that you can explore it and you can find cool shit if you want. Holy shit, it's actually like downpouring outside. Oh, that's some deep water. Yeah. Yeah, there's a ruined bunker. Yeah, this is the first and only time you're ever gonna see a bunker that's not underwater. But yeah, you're not technically limited. So you could just explore whenever you want. But there isn't really much to go around because basically all the enemies are in like one place, so it's easier to it's basically just easier to explore. I don't think I put anything in the water. But what I do know is yeah, this water is pretty deep, so there's the road. You basically just have to walk around. Like, there isn't really any vehicles to get like the other map. You can find the other helicopter. Yeah, and there it is. This is where they went. Like, by the way, this road basically stretches all the way around the island, so there isn't much. Also the reason why I don't, the reason why I probably should have just not given people explore. The reason why there's a helicopter right here is so when the enemies press the alarm, there is a boat that comes and there is a helicopter that also comes. So basically, it's funny and awkward seeing oh shit. Get shot in the face. Okay, there's like 20 enemies. Oh shit. One of the helicopters is taken, meaning that, yeah, we're gonna... I think there's gonna be helicopters. Yeah, you can see how cramped this outpost is. It's crazy. Okay, yeah. So there's a helicopter. Or at least I think there's helicopters. I just don't know where the helicopter is. Now you might be wondering, you built this map, so would that mean that you know where the enemies are at? That's oh, there's the enemies. Oh. Oh, yeah. Remember our allies over there? Do you remember when we had some allies? Yeah, this map is unique. Very unique. Because instead of the helicopter and boat coming to you, they decide to come after your allies. So it's basically payback for triggering the alarm, which is a very smart way of saying I kind of just made sure bro. It's I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's people are gonna be triggering the alarm and be like, where the fuck is the enemy, or where's the backup, anyways? Ah yes, another bounty hunt. But this time, we are doing it a little bit differently. Yeah. We go to the helicopter. Yeah, bro, ain't this not cool? You can see your enemy drive them to its location before you kill him or her or whatever. I kind of want to make these bounty hunts feel unique and awesome, to let the player feel like that the islands are alive and you could basically like see the enemies doing their own thing. Actually, I could just... that was easy. Actually, can I kill these people? Yes, I can. Oh shit, there's an RPG. What the hell? Well, there goes my guy. Yeah, he killed one guy. You're basically slowly killing all the like the higher people, like the higher ups. Yeah, episode 9, I think. Like I think past. I don't know what's this. I don't know which part is the reaching point of everything is going downhill and they're being desperate. So yeah, for like 3 episodes, for 3 parts. I didn't really go much exploring because, well, you can basically see everything from where you're going, so you don't technically need a... Actually, I could probably just go back. I'll probably do that after I'm done with the series, so that it's like basically a bonus section of this live stream. This one, there's a lot more going on. You can see the outpost over there. But there are way more islands than there are before. Yeah, that's how the helicopter is supposed to land. So that you could easily just do all this. Because it could explore and shit. Yeah, there's like a lot of islands. But yeah, there's guys here. I don't know where they went before, but yeah, they're supposed to be here. Another boat, so more of those water enemies. You're gonna be seeing a lot of boats, a lot of boat enemies. So basically everything past part 3 is where the enemies are realizing that if they can't capture you, then they're just gonna heavily arm their islands and make sure that one of these islands could successfully kill you and deter the white militia from ever succeeding in their internal mission. Yeah. I don't think there's really none on this island. You go back to this island and yeah, there isn't really a dock, so it's basically just a whitetail militia outpost. Whoa, what the hell? Yeah, and there isn't really much. You see that they're basically gonna you're gonna try to deter the Viet-Cong from trying to invade this island. But in reality, it's not really that protected. I mean, it looks protected. You got everything correct. It's just you only got one island, well, one part of the island protected. You can come over here. And what is this? You're like, what the hell? Actually, that's probably what you're actually like, what the fuck? So, there is an alien weapon here. Yeah. There is a free alien. There's a free alien rifle. Just sitting there, waiting for you to be, just waiting for it to be picked up and used. And you're wondering, where the hell did this thing come from? I don't know. That's the question. Go to this island, and there's like some random Joe that just decided to go fishing. I don't know if that's any importance, but it's something. There is nothing, absolutely no importance, but there is a random motherfucker going fishing. Some random motherfucker decided to be just, oh yeah, let me go to this hostile island chain and fish. How did he get over here? We have no idea. He just spawned. Now there is an area over here. Oh wait, yeah, okay, yeah, that's the boat. There's bombs. There are 2 undetonated bombs. Oh wait, no, 3 undetonated bombs. I mean, technically the Whitetail Militia was trying to bomb this area, but I guess some of the bombs didn't really detonate. So you kind of gotten a weird thing going on. I don't know if I put anything over here or not. Oh, there's a lot of snakes here. Now you might be wondering, bro. Damn! Okay, yeah, this is what I mean by it's gonna get a lot harder. KO. I'm actually gonna go. Go American mode. Oh yeah, there's a crashed fucking plane. Now I don't know. Where the enemy is going to be located. But yeah. I have no idea what that guy is doing. Is he looking up? I'm guessing he's like surveying around, so. Kill the berserkers. First things first, never go into the fucking... There's probably a little more confusing and compact areas. So the buildings may actually confuse you. Yeah, make sure to kill the Rocketeer because that's gonna severely destroy you. Hell yeah! Success indeed. I'm about to be like level like 60 now. Might as well charge up all of my devices. So that was episode 9. Now we have episode number 10. Our first assault. And this time it's gonna be a big assault, so you better be prepared when you do this. There's a helicopter over here. The moon is blood red. I can't see shit. Where the hell's our helicopter? Did our helicopter just got taken out now? Oh, our helicopter's right here. It's hiding in the trees. Oh, there's the other guys. Oh shit! What? Oh, so the Rocketeers were like, let's get that guy, not the helicopter that's taking out one of the guys too. Yeah, this is like a big ass insult. Like, you are in the midst of a giant ass warfare. You can also say it's modern warfare. Call of Duty, please don't copyright me. So yeah, part 10. Fun. You're in a full-on war zone. Meaning that, yeah. Helicopter. Holy hell. Holy shit. It is absolutely chaos. We gotta make sure our helicopter does not get shot down because it is one of our more important areas, or our important asset. Look how many enemies are spawning, holy shit. You could actually just let your allies handle it. Yeah, if you're not careful, you'll probably get killed. But it's fun though, actually. It's probably one of the more funner maps because you're not a one-man army. You're actually like participating in like a giant raid in the middle of the night when the moon is blood red. This is another assault map, but this time you're the one that's killing all these enemies. Last time it was a team effort, but now it's like, okay, time to go back to the one-man army. Actually, did you think the first time that you actually like had allies help you? You only had like the other time, but that was it. Like, only 2 times the allies, actually your allies help you, if I am mistaken. You got your rifles. Yeah, make sure to follow the wooden path because you're probably gonna be swimming a lot. There's some parkour. Yes. Punk. Well, I guess if you pick the standard to load out, you already get like an AK-47 for free. But yeah. Also, I don't know why this is here. I think my map is legit glitched. These maps were like rushed to be put out, so yeah, it's gonna not be great seeing that. You can see how muddy this place is, like holy shit. But hey, you'll get your first pistol. Or your, that is basically just SMG. You can get a special SMG. There is a special SMG. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. Yeah, if you don't make the parkour, you're basically stuck. I don't think I put anything in the water, but God forbid is it foggy as hell. Yeah, these islands get flooded. What the hell? I completely missed you guys. You guys gonna say anything? I guess you guys ain't gonna say anything. Rude. Ignoring me. Yeah, if you go to this place right here, you get a special, a special rifle. Yeah, you also get body armor, so this is like... This is the place that you want to go if you want, like, armor and shit. But yeah, it's a bar, kind of. It's a flooded area, so... I guess this was a military stronghold, but it's not anymore. Oh yeah, this location over here. Totally forgot about it. There's an enemy over here. Oh, there's two enemies here. and there's this underwater area, and you go over here, and you get a pistol. If you could grab it, of course. But, yeah. Another location to get a weapon. So technically, you're not gonna be just throwing fists. But, yeah, this place is definitely flooded. Well, the islands, basically. Yeah, there's like something. You can definitely explore this one. Up. Well, now I know why they can't even get into the fucking building. do some cool shit. Ah, it's bright as hell. Yeah, let me do this real quick. But seriously, only survivor. Alrighty. We have gotten out of that mess. Oh hey, boat. So unlike before where you were captured, you are instead trying to escape this island. This time, you're not technically like you can basically kill yeah, you can basically kill everyone basically if you want. So that's over with. Yeah, honestly, this was not really good. This is not really important. I'm level 60, let's go. We're actually near the end, actually, so. Yeah, we got these two left, and then we got the last assault. Finally, there's 2 bounty hunts, 2 journeys, and 3 assault maps. Now this is the last map to have boats, if I believe so. This is also, actually, the last map was the, yeah, I don't know when you stop having allies, but yeah, the enemies just kind of just like there's also the first time that you see a black sand, so I don't know if that's any importance, but it is definitely one importance. If you don't want to fucking trek all the way back here, you can just always take the ladder. Yeah, this is basically where they have all of their boats. Because, yeah. This is basically their boat fortress, if you want to call it. So you got this one, and then you got the other one. Basically, my mouth. So basically, this time you're destroying their anti-air gun systems. Well, that was easy. You killed two guys with one solution. Now there's a mortar over here to deter, or at least destroy the boats. Because you are going to need to destroy those goddamn boats. It's a lot of rats. Oh boy. Oh, there's a helicopter. I will not die. And the Rocketeer kind of sucks. Okay, I might have to switch on my controller. Oh shit, what? How did he die? What, did he fall off and die? That's crazy. Hey, let me go to the bathroom actually. Alright, I'm back. Now the hardest outpost of them all is this one. The reason why this is the hardest outpost is it's a island. It's a big ass island that is cramped, and it's basically all rocky from below, and up top is where the outpost is. Basically, the outpost is on top of a rocky area. Not just that, but it's also you're also working with customized. Some mud. Oh no, this ain't the last time the enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably alerted the outpost, so we are in for a treat. Yeah, we're back to the black sand. It's been a while since you ever used a grappling hook, because there's not many islands that require the grappling hook. Bro killed his own teammate. Thanks for the help, I guess. What the hell? Oh. There are 2 enemies left. But I don't know where the hell they are. Now you might be saying, Dark, ain't this like the last time that the enemies are pulling off some sort of trick that you implemented? I'm like, probably. I just don't know. It's been a while since I've been on these maps. Actually, that's the question. Actually, I don't know where the other 2 enemies are. We'll try to see if I could, like, Okay, maybe, just maybe, here somewhere. Aha! I found them. This is like the last time that they actually use a boat. Okay, why aren't they? What the fuck? Oh shit. Yes! This is the last time that he'll actually use a boat. Because part 5, oh, what a treat. If you guys did not see part 5 on the separate episode, on the separate videos itself, like the part 1 to part 5 episodes from my playlist, you would see how crazy part 15 is gonna be. It's gonna be like the final boss. This is an airfield too, so definitely something, ain't it? Let me scoot this a little bit closer and adjust my camera. This is another map where you customize your weapons. So technically you don't really start off with anything. But the entire reason why the last few parts of this series only has the player customize their weapon loadouts instead of having a preset loadout that they just choose is partially because I wanted to give a player more freedom to choose what weapons they want. So I'm just telling the player you could pick and choose which weapon you want. There we go. I'll get rid of this. And plus this is like the final fight, or the final like island to take over. So it shouldn't be a surprise that you're given a lot of customization for your loadout. Uh-oh. Hang on. I had to switch out my controller. So the reason why that truck is there is the same way why I kind of wished Ubisoft gave us the option to just have enemies and vehicles to spawn whenever alarm is triggered. Because it really pisses me off that people might just assume that, oh yeah, let's use this vehicle and not realize that it's supposed to be for the enemy. Because Ubisoft wanted to be dicks and remove that cool feature that Far Cry 4 had in the editor. So it ruined it. It ruined the fun ability of this game. I'm just gonna start off. Oh yeah, be careful when charging at the enemy in the front area. Oh shit, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. It gets chaotic fast, if you guys couldn't tell already. I'm gonna use a pistol on these motherfuckers. I have no idea why the aim system just decided to aim towards the guy who's dodging me and the guy who is in the middle. Call of Duty style, bro. Fucking pistol. Have you guys ever played Call of Duty Zombies and just fucking use a pistol for most of the time? That's how I do it. Kill these motherfuckers. There's like 45 of these guys, so... I am like hyper focused on this shit. They're supposed to destroy as many of these. There he is. Hell yeah! All 15 maps are beaten. With some sacrifices were made. I said some, not all. So... I did say I was gonna go back to part 8 because I did not explore it like I did with the other maps before that. Yeah, I'm going back to part 8 to explore it so you guys can see what the map is about. Oh, ain't that something? The enemy actually spotted me. Never did that before. Oh, that just means that all the other enemies are alerted. Oh, including the truck whip. How did they not see me? So, yeah, oh shit. Got him. Need to get him out the way first, so... Shit. Yeah, you don't not get like a lot of ammunition. There we go, got him. You gotta be patient. So yeah, this is where your target spawns with the truck and shit. So like basically he spawns, he basically gets he's here, you knew this, you guys already know the stick, so but they travel on this bridge and shit. Yeah, a lot of enemies now know where I am, kind of. Which just means that, yeah, now the enemies are alerted. Not all, actually. Oh, there's a boat! I didn't see a boat. I guess you learned something new. Wait, what? Oh. Oh shit! Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Holy shit. Okay, okay, I gotta escape. Also, are there enemies up there now? I thought there was a. Yeah, be careful about the boats. Yeah. Can I actually climb up here? Oh, wait, I can. Well, I guess, you could just climb up here. You can climb back up here. You can climb back here. Oh shit, it shut the helicopter down. Or, wait, did you actually land somewhere else? Yeah, you probably landed somewhere else. Alright, so that's the special event right there. A 3-hour long live stream. Hasn't done that, I haven't done that in a while. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. I sure had a bit of fun of it. A bit of fun of it. So I'll see you all guys later. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you all next stream if I do decide to do one. So yeah, clash on, guys.